Actually, I'm from Ukraine, and in my country now I have a war with Russia, and it's if you have something like war, for you doesn't matter everything because you need save and survive.
Why do you think the root cause of it?
Sorry.
What do you think the root cause of this issue? Do you think is it because of the issue between outsider of the Ukraine caused this war, or do you think this war is caused by the Ukrainian?
Sorry, you mean why start war in Ukraine?
Yeah. What is the reason of this?
I think it's geopolitical. Because Ukrainian is not it's not really grow up country, and more biggest and strongest country can control. And now we have same problem not only in Ukraine. We can look. For example, for Belarus. This country around Russia, and Russia normal have full control in this country.
Do you think the same thing happening in Palestine as well?
Actually, I think in Palestine now it's a big problem because Israel make a terroristic. Actually, I think Israel doesn't look for everybody, just a complete problem. He doesn't think about people who live in this place. For Israel, important is department.
Take the land.
Government. Government Israel, because it's more important for Israel. I think I think like this because in Ukraine same problem because Russia and USA can't
Get along together.
talk with Russia and USA, and he control little country and make a problem inside this country, and show a power like not face to face, like you understand.
So I got it. So you know the things happening in Palestine, right?
Yes,
Palestine. Yes, we know for the fact that the Israelis are killing the children, the
know.
Palestinian man, the Palestinian woman, the Palestinian resident, right?
Yeah, I know.
So they're killing right, left, center. Wherever they find, they kill the Palestinian, right?
Yes.
And the whole world is aware of it, right? We have seen thousands of videos are out there, right?
Yeah, I know.
And this is not
I
something
see.
hidden, right? You know, the life is very precious for everyone.
Oh, I think now in this world, not black or white. We have only gray, because everybody make yours needs. Like I think not Palestine not actually actually good, and Israel not actually super good, and Ukraine not actually super good, and Russia not actually super good. Every country have problem, and every country make a more no, I want to say now we see it's not like normal film when you have bad guy and good guy. You just have person who wanna make more money. Like this person is country now. It's like USA and like Russia.
Just rightly as you said, you
And
know.
he used small countries.
We should not have black and white. We should not have any racism between us. You know, that's an interesting point you mentioned. Yeah, this is something we Muslim we strongly adhere to. How? Because Prophet Muhammad, you know Prophet Muhammad,
Yes.
sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Yeah, I'm studying history.
Yes, He told in his farewell speech, he said the black man is not superior over white, nor the white is superior over black.
Okay.
All are equal in sight of God. All equal. But there is a distinction between who is best, or who is someone loved by God, or someone who will be accepted by God, is based on the action of someone who is more God conscious. Meaning, someone who obey God and live peacefully and do not violate the law of God. Right? Now, if you summarize all of the things with Russia, Ukraine, Palestine, and all of the geopolitical issues, right?
Geopolitical.
We find one common problem, and I'm going to address it through from a solution that Islam prescribed, and I'll tell you that. And that's called greed. Everyone wants money, power, dominate. They want to take the land. Now, when they have this intention to take off the land of someone, they forgot about some moral values. What is the moral values? They have to kill children. They have to kill good people. They have to destroy the country in order to capture the country, right? And this is an illegal way they capture a land where this is, as a human being, you don't agree, I don't agree.
No.
Do we agree? No. Human life are sacred and we value human life. You know, in Islamic teaching, right?
Yeah.
I know you are a Christian, but I'm going to share you the teaching of Islam. Allah said, if you kill one person, as if you kill entire humanity. Allah said, if you save a soul, as if you save the entire humanity. So all this geopolitical situation all over the world happening is, there is a issue with the ethical leadership. What is ethical leadership? Ethical leadership requires an objective criteria to run a country. Like, for example, if you, let's say, we nominate you a chairman of Tower Hamlets,
Yeah.
you would need some guidance, right? How to run this Tower Hamlets, correct?
No. Yeah.
You will have some guidelines. The same way, so there is an ethical frameworks which strongly incorporated by Prophet Muhammad when he ran the whole state. Because Prophet Muhammad himself is a great leader who was running the country in Medina, and he built up a constitution where the ethical consideration was taken there. So even if in the war there are some strict criteria need to follow, we cannot just massacre just the way I want the land, let's massacre. No, Islam do not permit that. So when you look at Islam in a guidance point of view, you will see we have guidelines to protect the interest of...
Sorry,
Sure.
Can I ask a quick question? What do you mean about the Mesopotamic culture?
Explain to me, I don't know much about it.
Mesopotamic culture, you know, two rivers, Tiger and Euphrates in Iran, you know? Iran.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah. And in this country, have an Asian culture, Mesopotamic culture, and I'm studying history
Sure.
in Poland. My English.
That's okay. No, that's
so
okay.
good.
We can figure it out.
And-
That's not a
and-
problem.
And I think this Mesopotamic culture is like mother all our aromatic religion.
Sorry, what's your point? What are you trying to say?
Mesopotamic it's like mother. It's culture. Next time, Christian, Islam, and Jewish take this information from Mesopotamic, but
Okay.
but little bit correct.
Look, in Islam, we have revelation, which is from God, and we have the teaching of Prophet, and then we have development of society. For example, in the Golden Spain, you know, in the Spain,
Yeah.
and we call it Golden Era of Spain, where the Muslims have a greater civilization. We know Baghdad was also a great civilization, where we have the biggest libraries were there. Then the books are thrown into the rivers, right? You're familiar with those history? Baghdad is near to the Furat, which is So, if you look at the civilization, a civilization actually built on his education, his background. So, for example, if you look at past Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the Islamic expansion to the one side to China, another side to the Spain, right? At that time, if you study the history of Andalusia, how Muslims contributed to the science, mathematics, physics, geology, biology, and we contributed heavily to the development of this world. And in Baghdad is also part of Islamic expansion, where there are a lot of Islamic scholars, lot of scientists, lot of mathematicians. They born there and they were devoted Muslim. But what they excelled on the field of education and given a world a better hope, given world a better vision.
I'm really appreciate. It's very interesting. I can
Sure.
talk with you all day.
No problem.
But my friend's waiting for me, and
Go ahead. Well, would you like to add anything?
No. Thank you so much.
Really. What is your name?
Aziz.
Aziz.
So,
You know, brother, he study history.
Yeah.
So I recommend something. You can look it up. There is a book called 1001 Invention.
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, 1001 Invention by the Muslim scientists. You will find all of those
I know.
contribution.
Like
Thank you
mathematics,
so much.
chemic, like biologic, to many Muslims creates this subject. I
Yeah,
thought.
even so much so. Do you drink coffee?
No, thank you so much.
I should go.
Anyway.
We need to
Brother,
go.
we need
Thank
to
you. Look
go.
after yourself.
Take care. Have a good
I
day.
appreciate
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Saya mau cek barang keluar bang.
So the reason why I asked why do you want coffee, I think brother didn't understand my point. It's not that I'm going to offer him a coffee. Because on that 1001 Invention book, forgive me if I not correctly say the book title, I have the book. So that books actually start off with describing how even Muslim started coffee, who was the first inventor of the coffee, right? And the book actually mentioned the story of how the Ethiopian guy, Khalid, was roaming around with his goat, and one day he realized his goat was eating something and it making them refreshed. So then he realized is that seed of coffee that actually awakened all the goats. So when he realized, and then later on gradually it's developed, and then the coffee bean was produced, in a gradual development. But the interesting fact is that, Muslim, subhanAllah, we have some ethical code to run the country. The whole world has an issue of ethical leadership. And the ethical leadership is important so that the world can run smoothly with objective framework, and we can live in harmony. And the problem is the greed, the money, the power that destroy the mind of the leaders. But Islam brings those objective codes to run a country. Just like Allah said, life is sacred. If you kill one soul, as if you kill entire humanity. And as if you save one soul, as if you save one entire humanity. Look at the guidelines Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala given, even the war situation. We are not allowed to harm women. We are not allowed to harm children. We are not allowed to cut the fruit-bearing tree. We are not allowed to harm the monks. We are only allowed to fight back those who fight us. Islam tells us to be kind and compassionate to everyone in general guidance. Islam also allowed guidelines for everything. It controlled our way of thinking and is controlled in a way that everyone behave good. And the whole world is in crisis because they do not have the discipline, and that discipline included in the book of God, in the revelation, where whoever follows the guidance from Allah, the world will be run in a fair and a justice manner. May Allah safeguard us all.